Now a couple of the specks are from that other peg. Hey guys, I'm out in the bush today. I've actually got a day where the weather's sort of half held off for us. I'm out in the bush. I'm following up a bit of a tip that I got from an old fella one time, that he told me along this creek it gets to a little junction with another tiny stream that isn't named, and he said that's the only place along this creek you can find a bit of gold. So I'm going to follow up on that, see whether I can find the creek to start with, and then see whether I can find a bit of gold. So we'll go suss it out. It's a lovely spot out here, and as I said, it's just nice to not have the rain coming down on us at the moment. So we'll see if we get some results, guys. Biggest tree ferns I've seen around this area. That's massive. Alright, that's a little creek, and this is where it goes into the bigger one. See some rocks over in here, but also in here, what I just grabbed before is, see this is a bit of clay with some gravel in it. That might be worth checking out to start with as well. Whoa! Nearly slipped over. Alright, I'm going to start with that real clay stuff. We'll see what we get. Nothing I could find. I was just trying that bit of clay that was sitting on top, so we'll go dig a good couple of spots, see what happens. I don't know how easy it is to see, but I'm down here in this little bit of a floodplain from the little creeks just over in here. But looking up at the walls, I think just here looks like a flat spot. Might be worth climbing up there. It might be an old road or something. I'll just do it now anyway. Sorry about the camera sounds. It definitely looks like an edge there. Sometimes it's just the natural ground, but no, this is definitely a little track. So they've cut this in. There you go. Huh. Must be fairly old, but there's a track going along here. If it was a bit clearer, I'd get the Equinox out. So it's just down there. Alright, I'm climbing back down, go back down to the creek. Okay, I've been walking upstream for about 15-20 minutes looking for where to dig, and I've just found this bar of bedrock. And as I keep moving up the stream a little bit, there's a bit more over the side here. Seems like this is going to be the shallowest part of the creek. Whoa. And that road I walked up to before, there's the edge of it. It must cross somewhere close. But there's enough spots for me to take a good few sample pans. So, we'll do this first pan since we're up in this creek. Nothing. Next crevice is this little one just here. Alright, big sloppy clay pan. Let's see what we get. Just did a quick clean up and there was a... There it is, up in the corner there. Nice. One of those two bits is look at that. Nice little bit of gold. I'll keep having a dig in this spot. It's the only gold I've got so far. Now a couple of the specks are from that other pan because I don't have my snuffer bottle up the creek here with me, but a couple more specks again. Right, another pan. I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to head back down the creek because I've got my SDC in my backpack and my snuffer bottle and all my gears sitting down there, so just to make sure I'm not unlucky and someone else finds more of my precious stuff. And I'll get down where it's a bit more open, try and get a bit of sunlight. Warm up a little bit. This water's freezing. So, for those few pans, that's what we end up getting. I don't know whether it's easier or harder to see. I never do a great job of that. But we're going to wander back downstream. Because I don't have my snuffer bottle, I'm just shaking a bit of gravel back down over it. And then tipping the water out. So, the gold's stuck underneath it. So, for testing up that little creek, we got 6 specks of gold. Now it doesn't seem like much, but getting a couple of little flakes and picker things, that's promising. Like I've already got a spot up on that bedrock where I'll be able to bring the little high banker and just process a heap of gravel. So that's really, really good. So because the water's a little bit cold today and I've been a bit of a sook, I'm gonna get the detector out after I sucker up this gold, and I'll just spend my time having a little bit of a detect, heading back towards the car, see whether we get any bigger targets, whether there's any coarser gold around, and to see what those little creek sort of gravel bars are doing. So I only got this gold in the pan deep on the bedrock, right in that sort of greasy clay, but we'll see whether there's a few bigger bits that are sitting with all those gravel bars. I'll show you guys what I get. All right, I've been detecting for about 15-20 minutes and I'm already... Hot rock. after hot rock. Now I've got it's a funny shaped rock. You can see all the iron staining in the rock. There's a target here and a target there. That's our first target. There's another rock that looks exactly the same. Let's see if that's... So they're the same sort of pattern on them. So, hot rock, hot rock. Hot rock, hot rock. Hot rock, hot rock. Hot rock, hot rock. I'm about done digging up these hot rocks. I'm going to start heading my way back towards the car. I'm going to show you what I got for the day. So, down in here, sorry about the camera sounds. Got this good show of gold. This one little bit that was of a better size. And I smashed open one of those hot rocks. And you can see the mineralization on the inside. It's actually quite pretty, I reckon. But yeah, the ironstone that's slowly rusting away as it's getting exposed. Now normally I crush open a couple of me hot rocks just to make sure it's no gold in there, or it's not a bit of gold in some mudstone or something. But it was good. Tested out this creek thanks to the old boy that gave me the tip. It's nice to know that there's a little bit of gold in there, and considering I only did half a dozen to probably 8 pans, and it's got me a little bit of result. So it's meant to only be a bit of gold down the bottom end of that creek where I was, so it'd be good to come back with a high banker and process a bit more gravel off all that bedrock. But it was good to see, and it answered a few questions. I know not to bother bringing the SDC with me next time just because of all these hot rocks. You can sort of see where we're marching around. The ground's just full of them. So I know that I don't need to bother carting that in. They'll save me a few kilos and a little bit of waste of my own time. So, because when the ground's beeping everywhere, it's not much point using your SDC at least. I'm going to see whether the Equinox handles it with the discrimination, but we've got a new creek. So thanks again for watching, guys. If you like this video, head over to the channel. We've got heaps more videos. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Same with subscribing. So cheers, guys. I'll see you next round. Bye bye.